And they're taking a knee, and that is going to do it. The Seattle Seahawks with another blowout victory, this time over the Arizona Cardinals. Seahawks will go to 7-2, while Arizona goes to 3-6. But on the other hand, the Rams did win their game, so they are also 7-2, which will make next week's game very critical. But it was a great victory by the Seahawks, and much of it was done by great defensive efforts by DeMarcus Lawrence, taking fumble recoveries for 6, forced by Seahawks defense. Nice pass by Sam Darnold, and this is all in the first half. And let me take you all to the scoring summary if I can find it. So it started with this. In the first quarter, it was a 43-yard pass from Sam Darnold all the way to Jackson Smith and Jigba for a touchdown. Then DeMarcus Lawrence had a 34-yard fumble recovery by Treese Knight for a 34-yard loss. And then George Halani with a quick 9-yard touchdown rush to make it 21-0. Then DeMarcus Lawrence with another fumble recovery to make it 28-0 off Trice Knight again. And then Zach Charbonnet had a nice stumble 6-yard touchdown rush to get the touchdown to make it 35-0. And then the Cardinals started coming back a little bit because the Seahawks couldn't take care of their football. And then that's where it became 38-7. Then in the second half, we had a 15-yard pass from Trey McBride and got a 2-point conversion. I think that was off of the Seahawks interception. And then that was answered with a field goal. And then Marvin Harrison Jr. got a quick little touchdown. And then Jason Myers with a 34-yard field goal. And then that turned into a 44-22 victory. So great victory by the Seahawks overall, but I guess my only nitpicker of this game was the fact that the Seahawks couldn't take care of the ball. They lost the ball on fumbles and an interception. I think they lost the ball. Let's see how many times that they turned the ball over. Sam Darnold lost the ball twice. Drew Lock, it was 2 lost fumbles, and there was an interception. So there was some sloppy play going into the second half and in the second half. So that's like my nitpicker right there. But aside from that, Seahawks defense has been fantastic, especially when they had to work through a bunch of like great field positions by Arizona, but they were able to still hold them. Yeah, they scored 22 points, but they were off of just fumbles and just bad, careless plays by the Seahawks. But eventually they got their victory. But next week is going to be the challenge, right? They're going to be playing at Los Angeles. And it seems that Los Angeles, they just won't go down. Like their team keep getting older and older. Like Matthew Stafford is a very old man, but he is still playing at a very high level. And it's crazy where this has gone and how far it has gone. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know where it's going to go. But it's going to be really tough because Seahawks usually don't really play well against the Rams. But last year they did win, but that was on a pointless day. But so when it's like a not so much of a consolation situation, Seahawks have not played well in Los Angeles. I think they've only won like a handful of times. I think they lost in 20. They definitely lost in 21. 22 they won. 23 they lost, and 24 they won. So, but they've lost majority of their games in Los Angeles. So it's going to be a tough game, and that is where the defense is really going to have to lock it down against the Rams. But it's going to be really tough. But the one thing that the Seahawks do have going for them is that they have won all their games on the road. So there is that advantage. So maybe that's like a road field advantage, I'd like to say, I guess. But again, it's going to be tough when you're going up against the Rams, who are one of the best teams in the NFC, and let alone the NFC West. So good job by the Seahawks by dominating these victories. And that's why I think, I mean, I don't know. I can't really say for sure how the Seahawks are going to do because the game hasn't obviously not even started yet. But Seahawks historically do struggle against the Rams. So they're going to have to really step up. And Sam Darnold, offense has got to protect their ball. They got to protect the ball a lot better because even in a game like this, they still failed to protect the ball. Well, that's going to do it. Just wanted to give my quick thoughts and post-game show on the Seahawks game. Thank you very much for watching. And everyone hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification. And everyone, go Hawks. Since 2022, I have been building the Rooftop Sports YouTube channel, and I want to thank all of you for your support and engagement. Without all of you, there is no Rooftop Sports. Now, if you would like to take your support to the next level, join my exclusive YouTube membership program for just $5 a month. Get first access to new videos, ad-free content, and exclusive insights from my fantasy sports as I do play many fantasy sports leagues. Plus, follow along with my softball seasons like never before. You also get access to my own emojis to use to comment on my videos and my live streaming shows. For just $5 per month, become a bigger part of my community and get ready for unparalleled sports experience. Let's do this.